All right, guys, I'm going to take you through the inverted row. Okay, so inverted row, I'm going to be underneath the bar. There's multiple ways you can do this, okay? So the key here is, again, just like everything else, listen to your body. Use the level of progression that fits you and where you're at with your goals, okay? So if you're more advanced, you might want to elevate your heels and your feet. That way, you're even more parallel to the floor or even angled down. Makes the angle harder, obviously a lot more resistance, almost like a real chin-up, right? There's different grips. We can go pronated or we can go supinated, which is palms up. Now in my programming, I will always state which one I mean. If it's a regular inverted row, typically you're going palms down, which is pronated, okay? Easiest way to remember that, supinated, you can hold a bowl of soup in your hand. That's how I passed my test in college, so remember that. Now, grip, I'm gonna go just outside my shoulder blades, okay? So I'm not too narrow and I'm not super wide, just like a push-up position, right? Just outside. From here, I'm just gonna walk underneath the bar. Now, for me, this angle is gonna be pretty low. But if you're a beginner or somebody who doesn't have a lot of upper body strength, we can actually have the bar up pretty high and your angle would be higher, right? So you would be like this, rowing, except the bar would be better to be up higher, just below your chest, okay? So in this case, I'm gonna go a little bit lower. I'm gonna be parallel with the floor. Now, the main cue I want you to think about here is bending the bar, just like a deadlift. I wanna bend the bar, almost think pinkies out. So by doing that, my shoulders pull down, my lats engage. A lot of times when we see this movement, we see here, the bar is coming up really high mid-chest, and I'm shrugging, so I'm letting my traps dominate the movement, which a lot of us are trap-dominant people. So to get my lats engaged, I'm gonna bend the bar, keep my elbows in closer, and think bending the bar, keeping those lats engaged, think chest up, okay? So my knees are bent so I can stay flat with the floor, and I'm rowing up. And I'm just pulling myself into that movement. I don't need to get my chest all the way to the bar to make this an effective movement. Now for me, I don't like my knees locked out because my feet will slide. But if you have something blocking you, you can go feet locked, knees locked out, change the angle a little bit to make it easier. But essentially, I'm just rowing myself up to the bar. That's the barbell inverted row.